welcome to this edition of The Next Down. I'm your host, Agent R. We'll be doing this sim thing that we got going on for the most anticipated games of the NFL 2022 season. Now, what's about to go down is that we have the Chargers 1-0 against the Chiefs 1-0. So somebody's got to take an L in a critical matchup early in the season with this division rivalry. And they're doing so on the Chargers side of the ball without Keenan Allen, and for the Chiefs doing so without their kicker, Butker. So they added Amendola to the practice squad, and so he's elevated here to actually do the kicks with Reed as the backup, who honestly did an impressive job from the last game. But let's see what we've got. I mean, everything in the AFC West was done with every addition, every free agency, every trade for this moment here on Thursday Night Football. So let's see exactly how this ends up stacking out. They no longer have Hill, but Kansas City over the Cardinals looked like they didn't miss anything. And with Patrick Mahomes at the helm, I mean, should we even be surprised at this point? Andy Reid, with the play calling that they have going on, the talent and weapons that they have, the route running, the sweeps, the crazy plays. I mean, they put on a clinic. And the Chargers coming out of their game looked impressive as well. So nothing is a wash, and here we are with this kickoff with an obvious touchback. While the Chiefs come out to start this game. Now, of course, we are looking at future Hall of Famer, of course, MVP caliber seasons every year, Patrick Mahomes. I mean, you've added with Smith-Schuster out here, you have Harmon, you have Valdez, Scantling, you have Kelsey. I mean, it's just take your pick here. And the offensive line is nothing to snuff at either. So Bosa, Mack, and company have their hands full. First and 10 from the 25. We're going to start this with a run and brought down. Edwards-Helaire was stopped for no gain on the play. So we didn't even get to move the sticks. That's what you want to see if you're the Chargers. You know, you want to keep them honest. You want to get up on the line of scrimmage. You want to stay aggressive and throw off the timings of what the Chiefs are trying to do here. What a nice pitching catch. And just like that, they take to the air. One of the hardest players to defend, Kelsey. I mean, again, the work is cut out. Any one-on-one matchup you pick in this is going to be difficult. And he just always seems to be open. I was joking about this in the last game that we did, how, you know, the Chiefs back in the day in Madden, you could just run the tight end post with Gonzalez and just, I mean, you never have to change the play and score every time, but you can see that play just happened with Kelsey and it netted in a first down. The drop back, little dunk, and here we are on the sideline, and another first down. It's just looking all too easy. So we have Edwards-Helaire again on a play, this time with some positive yardage. He just took what was given to him and was able to just get into the sideline and run up the lane there. So if you're the Chargers, you want to go ahead and and move, I think, into a man. I mean, here we go. This is a play. Yeah, there we go. So they're trying to keep this run game honest. So we got -3 yards so far. They're ready for whatever happens. I mean, he just came right across the play. A nice tackle. I'll be looking for him to do that all night on that assignment. 2nd and 13 with 4:35 left to go in the first. And they're handing it off. Nice pickup. So McKinnon takes it with James with the tackle, 3rd and 2. So a very manageable 3rd down. I expect them to get this, actually. They are not letting up on their play calling. You know how every team has a script they want to follow on their first drive? So Kansas City, despite the negative running play, stuck with it, and now they're in a 3rd and 2. So Mahomes drops back, and there he is again, the safety net, Kelsey. I just feel like he's got like a Jedi ability going on right now. He just has a nice little force field to where, he's never contested it, and even if he is, this big body, great hands, always ready to just catch the ball. It's really rare at this point if the ball is coming to him and he doesn't catch it. But another pickup. And this is exactly what you want to do, textbook on how to wear down this defense. Another 3rd down, and they just can't get off the field. The handoff sheds the block. I told you, look, there he is again. Murray with the tackle. There's Mack, the newest addition. I expect him to bring some kind of pressure in this game. Line held up. Taking what's coming. 3rd and 1. Tranquil on the stop. Again, they could do a sweep play and get this and turn it into a touchdown. I know it's a 3rd and 1, but they could take a shot if they see it. The drop back and the pass, and right up the middle with no one around. And there's the head shakes where Hardman just takes that right into the middle. Look at the replay on that. There's literally just walks it in, stops on the dime, was able to just feel out the situation. Smart route running. Now again, here they come with Amendola. And there you have it. It's going to be a long day if that's what they have to deal with every time they take the field on defense. All right, now we finally get to see the other side of the ball. They had a pretty good drive eating up that first quarter clock. And we had an aggressive run back, but it wasn't enough. Might as well just hit that back and take the knee. And here comes the offense being led by an impressive Justin Herbert, who continues to mature, continues to age like fine wine for the Chargers. So if you're a fan of this team, you expect big things. You're in a comfortable situation. A very smart, athletic, a big arm quarterback who is just getting more and more comfortable in these matchups. Well, let's see what he does tonight without the mighty Keenan Allen. First and 10 from the 18, and incomplete. Timing was just a little off. Just a little. All right, 2nd and 10. We're going to try this again. Oh, nice pop. Nice catch, though. So they made it a manageable 3rd and 3. We have Williams, who I expect to get targeted quite a bit. And there's Reed, as we mentioned earlier, on the tackle. He had to come over for that one, but I'm Gonna be a pretty nice matchup out here on the outside. I look for that to happen again. I look for oh, was that offside? False start. There we go. That's not what you're looking for, of course. So now we just took this into a 3rd and 8 situation. So the play calling is definitely different in the situation. Let's see them to tighten it up a little bit with this very hostile environment here in Arrowhead Stadium. Right up the middle, dragging him along. Nice catch. So Everett picks up 14 on the play. So far, even from the first week games into this one, there are so many plays that are just available for you up the middle now in the league. It's quite interesting to see how many plays are able to just be gotten like right up the middle, right? All right, the handoff, the nice spin, and the pickup. Eckler with a nice move to pick up 12 on the play. Now that's what you want to see from your halfback. Once, you know, the patience is happening, the hole opens up, was somehow able to just roll right off of that block. And you see it there again, a little help from the big man, but was able to turn that into a nice gain. So here we are, 1st and 10 from the 27, heading towards 90 seconds left in this first quarter. And the fake handoff, and no! He takes a massive sack. Dunlap on the play. Wow, that was blown up. 2nd and forever. Just the toss. Look at that power. Get out of here. He just comes unabated. You can't get an explosive play like that, excuse me, and then just turn around and just give it back. So he just said, oh, 12 yards, eat that. So now we're pretty much back where we were. Nice catch. Ate up some of that. So here we go again. Another 3rd and mid. Everett with the pickup. 3rd and 6. So, I mean, they're living on the edge right now. Let's see what the Chiefs can dial up. I'm always more focused on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, they can put some more pressure just like they did, and that was on the edge. The crowd is alive in Arrowhead, and oh, that was almost picked off. Did not see what was going on underneath. I mean, regardless, they're having to turn the ball over. Let's see if they can, if they have the distance for this. Yeah, they're too far away. So, I mean, it's a turnover, but at least it wasn't something that could be a potential pick six. So, and a touchback. So Kansas City coming out with 11 seconds left in the first quarter, in a comfortable position. Their defense was finally able to get off of the field and hand this back over to Patrick Mahomes and the offense. And let's see if they get aggressive here with just these. They hand it off for about 5. Edwards-Helaire with the run. And that'll do it for the first quarter here on this broadcast of The Next Down with Agent R. And so far, we've seen a pretty nice game. Both teams were able to move the ball. Of course, you have the Chiefs, who were successful in their red zone visitation. a little bit of some, miscues going on so far with the Chargers. So we'll see how they clean that up the next time they're on the field. Got motion. Looks like it's coming back to a run play that goes nowhere. Nice stop, Murray, on the play there. 3rd and 5. So this is a big play coming up for the sake of momentum. If they can stay on the field, the Chiefs, then they have an opportunity to kind of just drain the Chargers of what was going on. Because there were some nice plays that they had on that drive. And if you can just keep them off the field and connect on this play, I think it'll do a lot to just taking the wind out of those sails. He's going right up the middle. You take what he's given. Oh no, and there's an injury timeout. Hopefully he'll be all right in this game, but I mean, there it is again. I call it just, you can see the frustration. But there it is. Like I said, just when you feel like you've done enough, there's the reset of downs. But it's there. It's just like what was happening. We saw Monday with Geno. You just take what you're given. And right now in the league, it seems to be right up the middle on these 3rd downs. Handing the ball off again, and just a little bit there, a couple. Murray already has 4 tackles on the day. Oh, and there we have our second penalty of the day. False start. The second or first? Yeah, there's our false start penalty. I get caught up with all these sims. So now we have a 2nd and 13. I've been able to move the ball, so let's see just how impactful this actually is. All right, of course, he's dropping back for the pass. And he just only picks up the 1st down. Approaching 100 yards on the day for Mahomes already. Hartman picking up yet again. I mean, he was just so far off of the assignment, but I mean, this is what happens the more and more this kind of coverage just kind of backs off into zone. And you just have it. I would love to see them get a little more aggressive in those plays to get off the field, but here they are marching down the field from about the 48, and looks like it came off of the helmet. That'll bring up 2nd down. We gotta name this guy, whoever this is. I wish I knew how to like add different faces onto the characters. Also, leave a comment down below who we should name this guy for the 2022 season here of the next down. And the drop back. He rolls out. A fumble and a recovery from the Chargers. It was Kelsey. What happened here? So he takes he got his hand in there just in time. And it's just what the Chargers needed. Herbert was just sitting on the sideline getting iced. And now the Chargers are coming out with 4:27 on the clock. Not too shabby field position. Big play. Oh, it looks like, of course, they're having a booth review. So let's take a moment here. It looks like it's out to me. Nothing touches the ground. Oh, that's pretty tight, actually. Let's see what they rule. And they reverse the call. So it's 3rd and 3. Oh, how unfortunate for the Chargers D, but hopefully they can try to dig in at least one more play to get them off. Oh, nice play. His stride. That stung. They're just looking gassed at this point. I mean, look at this. Nice turnaround. Reached behind him just a little bit. Was able to just keep it pushing. So now here they are. 1st and 10. Just up into the red zone area. And nothing goes. Fox with the sack. I would like to just see him just throw that one away. Like, he knew he was under pressure. 2nd and 17. Chargers said they're not down and out yet. Finally, I mean, he just kept with it. Mahomes obviously does not want to just take off. He was still looking for something to toss down the field. Forces the loss of yards. Coming up on 3 left in the half. He's rolling out again to his right. There's a flag on the play. And another drop. And offensive holding. So they take it back regardless. Very unlike the Chiefs offense to have this, breakdown twice in a row. But let's give credit where it's due here. The Chargers are putting the pressure on. Oh, he just got back. All right, so he's got time. They're in coverage. And was he in? They call it, that was in, 1st and goal. I mean, what do you have to do here, Valdez-Scantling, on the play? Let's see if we can get in there on this replay here. I mean, the concentration. I mean, hey, I don't know about that one. He looks like he was out. I mean, but if they're not going to challenge it, yeah, let's just keep it going. 1st and goal. You can hear the smack talk going. Oh, he's out on the flat. Touchdown, Kansas City. That was a one-on-one situation. I mean, it was kind of written in the stars. He got completely manhandled. Can't believe, again, I told you he was just open. I mean, he zones in on this tackle, but I mean, he's just not enough for this one-on-one. So what could have been a turnover on the fumble just ends in Kelsey just driving it in for the touchdown. So now we have the Chiefs 14 and the Chargers 0. We had one of those Pat Summerall situations. Got his hand in there to knock the ball down. But it was overturned, so I mean, it's becoming even more hostile for the Los Angeles Chargers. But they have an opportunity. If they can come out here, put some plays together, and get on the board, it won't be as dire feeling, I'm quite sure, of a situation than it is right now, staring down the behemoth that is the Chiefs. And they take a knee. And they are back for another opportunity, hopefully to turn it into some kind of point situation. You know, they haven't even been on the field a lot, so it's not like they've been doing a lot wrong. It's just that the defense cannot find a way to get, you know, the Chiefs off the field, which is a tall task for any team. So we'll see how Justin comes out this time. Looking pretty comfortable. He just takes what's given, and oh, look at that. Love the effort on that play. Just reaching, trying to keep some momentum going. So hopefully they can build on that. Everett being a nice safety net for Herbert early on in this matchup. He was gonna take off and he thought about it, and then he just sits, throws it to his man right there. A nice pickup of 8. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Eckler is a nice back for just being able to scat up and get those kinds of plays. I mean, you get lost in translation. There's a lot of big bodies out there, but Eckler's size can easily sneak. Oh, they were just off of one another. Looked like he wanted to lead him just a little too far on that play, but I get what he was wanting to do. I mean, he was being pursued pretty heavy. Big down for the Chiefs defense here, 3rd and 2. Herbert just gets it out quick. There it is again. I mean, this just appears right now. As long as he's focused on taking what he can get, if the shot isn't there, I mean, then Everett's just coming up big every time. All right, they're in a no huddle. They've switched gears here. Oh, cut up. And he managed to get out of bounds. That was, see, that's high IQ stuff right there. Palmer on the reception. Able to stop the clock. We don't need the no huddle. Right? Able to think about what we want to do now that we're almost up here near the midfield area. Actually, a little past it. They can do a little more and get themselves in field goal range, but they have a minute 27, so there's a lot that can be done, and that was almost intercepted. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. They finally are getting themselves some action here on this. I mean, they obviously know that there's going to be a pass play, so you know that completely changes the dynamic of what you're looking to do on the defensive side of the ball. And this is not what they needed at all. False start. So taking it back, 2nd and 15. Look at those guys. Look at the names on this defense. I mean, somehow they're just built again for another Super Bowl run. I mean, even in this era of football, it's quite impressive. The drop back. Nice, right up the middle. Solid catch. 1st down. Palmer, pickup of 18. Snead on the tackle. I mean, he might as well take that helmet off. I mean, this is looking like they want to milk this, try to pick up 7, and then run into the half. Let's get another look at this. I mean, there's a clean space all around him. I told you, like, 3rd downs in the middle of the field just seem to be open. Time is a minute left in the game. They have all their timeouts. You can't take this. Okay, he throws it out of bounds towards the back of the end zone. I was like, you cannot afford to take this sack, right? I mean, at least it stops the clock, but what a crazy situation that would have been to then lose yardage, essentially get backed up, and then lose extra time on the clock because of it, or the timeout, rather. Looks like they're having difficulty, though, with this secondary. They just cannot seem to find anyone open on the outside because he's looking to take a few shots now. He's just not there. Bat it down. And once again, the timing being thrown off by the Chiefs defense. You know, nothing for it, but I'm really impressed with what they're putting up. Like, just Herbert is not comfortable being able to take deep shots. Now, he still has Williams. So that makes it easier on the defense now that Allen is not out there on the field. Immediately stuffed. They called a timeout. They just had to do something, right? As long as we can just inch a little forward, I'm sure it's what the thought was, and they can try for this field goal attempt. But that would give the Chiefs, you know, enough time. I mean, 40 seconds, you know, is nothing to snuff at to give Mahomes an opportunity to go try to up the field and make it 21. And there's the kick, and it's good. So they were finally able to put some points on the board and have something to be able to hold their heads up for heading into the lockers at half, coming here in the 41 seconds. Yeah, you can see Everett putting in a lot of work today for the Chargers. Really the main player keeping them in it, just creating opportunities for himself to get the ball. And it's off and returnable. Uh-oh. He made a little move and pretty much got back to the 25. I thought that was going to be it. That's going to be a nice little breakaway there. Mahomes 11 for 12, 160 yards and 2 touchdowns in this first half. This is just more of the same from Sunday against the Cardinals. And just a little under 40 seconds left. Almost got him offside. Steps up, throws it away. Very smart to not take that hit. All right, 2nd and 10. Here we go. Wow. Don't know what he was aiming for on that one, but I mean, that almost was just what the doctor ordered for the Chargers. Nice pressure. I mean, the fact that they're passing at this point, I mean, will the Chargers get the ball back? Interesting play calling going down right here. But they're staying aggressive. They believe they can just get this. And he does. I mean, he's just running. I mean, he could just hand it off right there at the bottom of the screen. He can just run it through and just finds a man a little across the body, right up the middle, and Hardman once again. So staying aggressive is paying off for the Chiefs here. I mean, the Chargers are just, it's just not fair at this point. Oh, they crashed, and there it is. Mahomes is just putting on a clinic. 5th reception of the day for Kelsey, and they call the timeout. I mean, this clock management in these plays, I mean, that's clutch. And of course they're gonna go ahead and, I mean, I guess try another bomb here. They don't have much time to be able the way this works to be able to get a play in unless it's on the sideline and then try to kick a field goal. So this is probably it for the half. Let's see what they dial up. And they're just going to hand it off. And that's going to do it for the first half, with the Chiefs 14 with the Chargers coming in with 3. I told you it was going to be a nice one. All right. It's a real one here. I mean, look at this production. Both teams not really running the ball well, but I mean, the tail of the tape is Mahomes is just getting play after play, making it happen. It's probably like the most exciting thing that took place on the Charger side of the ball. I mean, and that walk-in right there just explains how this has been going for the Chiefs. Kelsey walked it in as well, just wide open. There's just too much to deal with when it comes to the Chiefs. I mean, this is why you want to run zone, right? But then zone has all of these soft spots with all of these great route runners that take advantage of it. And then if you try to match up man-to-man, again, the offensive side of the ball, they just have too much dominance. There's not a lot you can honestly do. Outgunning them is not what you want to get into. I mean, you're really needing the defense to try to create plays, create those turnover opportunities up on the line of scrimmage. So let's see what they do. But for now, they're bringing it out at half, and they decide to make this return and get to about what would be the 21. And Herbert coming out hoping to have a better second half. What we saw in the first, a little timing was off. Maybe that's a little bit of, feeling it from the crowd. Not too much pressure. So let's see what they got. They're just getting obliterated. And there it is again. It's just more of the same, just not on the wavelengths together that they need to be able to just get those kind of plays off. Excuse me, it was from the 25, 2nd and 10. Gonna hand it off. Much more success there. There you go. Eckler with a nice run up the middle. You can take what works. I mean, if they're going to get that off, I expect them to go back to it. Even on that last play, you could see how comfortable Kansas City's defense was on the pass. First and 10 from the Chargers 40. We got a formation adjustment here. And they moved everyone from the left and then go that way. And Eckler picks up another first down. So I like the adjustment I'm seeing from the Chargers coming out here and just testing the waters with the run play. And this should pay off big dividends by allowing Herbert, when he does throw the ball, to get a little bit of a cushion to be able to make a play. This is textbook for if you want the defense to let up even a little bit on the pass, make the run successful. They've done just that on these two plays. Going back to the run. And it stopped. Sonny Michel came in on that one for a pickup of 1. Oh, if he almost got him. Offsides, and Herbert decided to keep it. Like it was designed a QB draw there. Picked up a couple on the play. They still don't seem too comfortable with throwing the ball at this point. Let's see what they come up with. I mean, they're in the range again to try to at least get a field goal out of it. Right up the middle with a first down. Big down for Justin Herbert and the Chargers to keep this thing going, eating up clock along the way. I tell you, Eckler has just found a way to just sneak right out of the backfield and do a little hook right back over the middle of the field. You can see him just on the outside of that replay there. A nice awareness pickup for the first down to keep these chains moving. They're not out of this. And got a hand on it. It kind of hung in there for a bit. Incomplete for a 2nd and 10. I remember last year I was watching the Pat McAfee show. They were showing when Justin Herbert had to go through his, was it last year when he went through his initiation? Might have been 2 years ago when we got the haircut. I'm glad he was able to grow his hair back out. All right, he thought about running. Oh no, he caught it, but he fumbles the ball and it's a turnover. Of course, there's going to be a second look at this, but I mean, that was a nice play. And okay, he might be down. The Chiefs are coming out. Are they not going to take a second look at this? Are they going to give a little home cooking? No, they say he turned it over. I mean, the defense is out on the field. Okay, there we go. Personally, I'm feeling like that needs to be a first down for the Chargers. I mean, regardless, a great effort to try to force this ball out. Let me check them out here and see what the ruling is. And they do reverse it. So another reversal. They were happy and then they just immediately went into boos. So what I wanted to talk about was the patience of Herbert. He looked like he wanted to take off. He could recompose himself and found the open man, got the first down, and now they're on the move. So Eckler picks up about 5 on that play for a 2nd and 5. Got themselves in the red zone, have nice time on the clock, and now all of a sudden it looks like there's some daylight in this grim situation where they were not able to move the ball all game and find themselves in a pristine opportunity to finally put 6 on the board. Got it in the effort. Attacks the middle. Touchdown. Finally got him involved. Williams on the play. That's what you want to see on that connection. Eventually, I was like, I'm not going to be able to hold him forever, but he just comes right across the middle of the field, catches it almost like behind him. That's how fast that had to take place. And they got the 6, and they're going for 2. Oh, this was not good. False start. They've just had so much trouble here in Arrowhead tonight. I mean, what do you do at this point? What would you do at this point? Let me know down below. And it looks like instead they're just gonna go for it again. Do they have to go for it again? Okay, now there was movement on the front and another false start. I mean, this is sloppy at this point. Just, you gotta get out of your own head. You have to be able to bear down, right? Zone out, focus on the football, find that happy place, and just get the play off. I mean, this has been pushed back further and further and further. Now look at what they have to try to do, and it's just, yeah, there's nothing to it. I see what they wanted to do to put themselves at least down by a field goal. And yeah, I would be a little terse and beside myself with that situation as well, to not be able to focus and just get a play off. And now it's 14-9 Kansas City. Down by 5. Let's see what effort they can put out on the defensive side of the ball. That's where I'm focused. If they can come out, force a 3 and out, and keep this energy going that they've picked up, and we got a ball game in our hands. He let loose a big one, and he just takes a knee for the touchback, and we bring us up to the 25. And here they come again. Mahomes taking the field once again, looking to extend the lead that they have here. It's been a quiet night for Bosa and Mac. They're gonna want a lot more productivity out of this front here, but let's see what they got. We've got motion. They fake the handoff right up the middle. Kelsey. No. Wow, no, that's not. That's yes, that was Kelsey. I mean, I got excited and I was like, wait a minute, no, that was definitely, look at him come across the field, reaches back and just, again, unhindered. I don't understand how this guy is always open like this. It's magic. Well, any hope that I just thought of that. Oh, did he fall? He goes right up the middle. It was just, that almost seemed effortless. Edward Hilaire right up the middle. Look at this. I mean, the resistance he meets is not until he's in the end zone. The kick, and it's good. 2 plays, 75 yards. And the fans in Arrowhead Stadium are feeling it. If this is what the Chiefs are going to do all year long, then all the money just spent in this division was for nothing. Okay? Just give the money back. Give the players back to the teams they just came from. Except for Geno, because Geno, he ain't right back. All right, they're bringing it out. Flag down on the play. Tackled at the 20. And holding. They're breaking down at this point. The penalties are starting to rack up. Gonna push them back a little. And Mahomes is just over here staying loose. He's like, okay, they'll get me the ball back. Bet. This quarter, they'll get it back. So 1st and 10, pretty much from the 10. Nothing. That last drive by Kansas City, I mean, honestly, it looks like it just took the life out of the Chargers. You know, if they were working with 100 volts after their score, they're working with 10 now. He's got the flat. No, he cuts it back over the middle. Nice pickup. I'm enjoying that he's finding Williams on these plays. Williams is getting himself open. Nice reach. The athleticism. to keep this thing going. But that's what it takes, right? To be able, you have to dig deep, make a play. Now they're back up near the 25. You just reset. It's like the penalty never happened. Whew. He was met instantly on that play. Nice way to hold on to the ball. We got to name this guy. Give me a name for this generic dude in the comments below. Second and 7. They're going to put it on his shoulders. Nice. He can cut up. Picked up the first. Looks like the Chargers just want to get on the move, get right after this. Fenton with his third tackle on the day. Like, I haven't played Madden legit since like 05 and like the old NFL like coach game. This is nice. Nice breakup. I'm so surprised that Williams did not bring that one down. Big play by the Chiefs to just force that into 2nd and 10. All right, so what do we have here? It looks like there's some pressure. He's calling him out. He did come up. They picked everyone up beautifully, and he just missed his man. Looking at that line of scrimmage, everyone was picked up nicely. The crowd is in it. The drop back. He lets go. It looks like he has a nice little screen, and he fought for the first down. And that'll bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs exploded on the Chargers 21-9. The nice little replay coming out of this going into the 4th. Appreciate you joining us here for this Thursday night sim of the next down. Again, I'm Agent R. If you appreciate what you're liking, you're vibing with what we're doing here for the rest of the season, make sure that you like the video and you drop subscribe, because this will be in a specific playlist just for you to hang out and do these simulations ahead of time. The one we did the last time, the Seahawks came out on top, and they came out on top IRL. So let's see what's going to be the case with this one. We have a game on our hands with the beginning of the 4th, 21-9. And I think the Chargers can do this. There we go again. Flag on the play. He would have had a nice block. They're going to call the face mask on the play, so tack on an extra 15 to that play. And that's exactly what the Chiefs need. Get some momentum, gain a little yardage. Everybody's just, he's starting to spread the ball out. The drop back. Went right back into the same situation. So moving the chains. He's just taking what's there. Now he's dialed in. 2nd and 3. He's got time. He's rolling out. He's going to keep it. He's keeping it. No, cut up. No, he fumbled the football. And no, this is looking like a pick six. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Kansas City. I don't understand why he just did not slide on the play. Herbert is on for, he's not shy of the contact, but when he was out in the open like that, you just should have taken the slide. Look at that. I mean, he had to deal with 2 defenders. You hate to see it. Quarterback had made a sus decision on how he ran it, and look, now there's disgruntled behavior obviously going on now because the game is now out of reach. I'm just gonna call it like with the way that the Chiefs have just been playing the game. This defense needed a big play to just put this game away, and with 5 minutes left in the fourth, this is all but written as a done deal here. We got Townsend here on the kickoff. And he lets it fly. And they're just going to bring it out. They need any bit of anything at this point. I mean, if they really truly want to be back in this, these dunks that they've been doing or taking these passing plays for 5 or whatever, they're going to need something big. They're going to need to actually try to stretch the field, which has not happened in this game. And here we are on Thursday night with the next down coming from the 23. If he would just snap the ball when they reach over like that, had a lot better situation than what they've had in the game so far. Herbert, 19 of 29, the touchdown. I mean, this thing with Eckler, I mean, it's there. It's just not doing enough for what they need. They've had several opportunities to actually push the ball and get into the end zone. But again, I mean, not much of Kansas City really has to do if they're not taking the shot. There we go. Out. Nice hands. He tries to wrestle him off. It's just not there. Nice defensive effort. Not letting any extra yardage. Fenton is just having a day with 5 tackles in this game. Herbert trying to make something happen. Kansas City is willing to give them whatever's underneath. All right, stop for a short gain. It looks like there was a lot of contact happening in the backfield. Yeah, they call roughing the passer on that one. They got Jones. Herbert will take it. I saw it when it was coming off the play. He had already gotten the ball out. Looks like he just got driven into the grass. So here we go. 1st and 10 from the 41. Nice play. And see, this is what I was saying should have been happening more. Like, Mike Williams should have been far more involved in the passing game, even though they're over 200 yards, just like the deep stuff, just to have Kansas City thinking twice about their coverage. Now they have an opportunity to strike and strike quick, maybe try to get something offsides to get the ball back. This is a tall order to try to make happen. See here on the replay, again, he's just coming back on the play. He reaches for it. You got to give your guys an opportunity to make plays. That's what they're here for. Mike Williams is one of the best playmakers in the game. So here we are, another situation. They're in another red zone trip. They drop back. He's going to take off, and it was a little too late. And this is just what it's been pretty much throughout the night. And now they're bringing up a 2nd and 17. But I'll credit the defense on that one. I was saying they didn't stretch the field, but you know, he did not feel comfortable. He couldn't find anything on the play. Karlaftis with the sack. One of the things that Kansas City doesn't get enough credit for is their defense. They're just coming out big in this game. Herbert. Oh, that would have just summed up the entire game had he actually picked it off. It was right in the breadbasket. But, you know, if I'm expecting him to catch it, then this is, I mean, it's why he's on defense, right? If he had those kind of hands, then perhaps, you know, he's on the other side of the ball. 3rd and 17. This is the game right here. He fought him off, but not enough room to then try to cut up the field. Biggest play coming up for the Chargers. This is the game. I mean, either they get this off or, you know, there's not enough time to make a comeback. Okay, so let's see what the decision is they're going to make here. Looks like they thought about the kicker and they went ahead, you know what, let's just keep going. We're going to try this for 4th and 8. And there it is! Touchdown! They finally were able to push. Just like I said, just give them the opportunity to make the play. Herbert finally finding his man in these crucial moments. Going back here, he just goes up. He just gives him an opportunity to just reach up, reach high, and then Carter makes the play, brings it down. Yeah, showing his stuff. It might be a little too late. But for him, he's like, yeah, I need more of that. Give me more of those should the opportunity arise. So now they're just going to go ahead and kick the extra point. Seven plays, 74 yards, taking 2 minutes out of the 6 to make it happen. So there's something positive there to be able to take away from this, but it's been a lot of inconsistency thus far in the night, and just a domination of the Chiefs being able to force uncomfortable situations and create those turnovers, which one was a pick 6, and they almost always seal the deal on what's happening on the field with that momentum shift. Let's see what the Chargers try to drum up. Are they desperate enough to kick the onside to try to get it back, or are they just going to concede? Looks like they're in onside formation. And they immediately get on top of it and get a little bit of yardage. So that did not go at all how they wanted it. And now Patrick Mahomes is coming back out with 53 seconds before the 2-minute warning, with beautiful field position. 14 of 17 for 260 and 2 TDs on the day. I mean, this is just looking the Twilight Zone, right? All right, we're just going to hand it off. It was a nice pickup, but there's a flag down. All right, so we're going to be calling this one back. So we got a 1st and 14 situation. The interesting little turn of events on that play. They ain't right back. They hand it off again. A little pickup, but immediately met with some resistance. And the Chargers go ahead and spend a timeout trying to get it done defensively before the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 11. And again, a little pickup. And again, the Chargers are sticking with their scheme, and they're going to call another timeout. So, you know, I would have liked to see more production out of the front line for the Chargers. He's back there. Oh. And you know, he's gassed. It was a nice stop on the play, of course, and they get the stoppage of the clock because of the incomplete pass. But he just had no juice on that rush. I mean, he was almost there. But he looked gassed while he was doing it. But still, he was able to make him uncomfortable. 4th and 8, and they'll be getting the ball back now with the Chiefs having to punt it away. I mean, we've seen some crazy stuff happen. He just kicks it to the back of the end zone. It was like if he's able to return this and somehow turn this into a big play, then this is very much still alive. But I mean, now look at the yardage production that Herbert has. But again, as you know, as we've seen throughout the game, it's just been uncomfortable, and a lot of it has been underneath. The big plays haven't come until late in the game. First and 10 at the 20. And there they go. And again, this is what they've been getting. This is what they've been able to use to actually get some kind of productivity on the field. Again, I just want to see them let Herbert loose a little more, take another shot or two. Nope. Kansas City will be happy to give him that one. We reached a 2-minute warning for the conclusion of this Thursday night game here on the next down. It's been a dominant performance thus far by Kansas City. Like Pat McAfee, they've been laying the hammer down for this game, and he just, there it is. He couldn't get off of the block down there to get in space to actually receive that ball. So that's not on Justin right there at all. And they are rocking in Arrowhead. They want to see this put to a close. Got some air on it. Ah. I truly believe if there were a couple more of those earlier throughout the game, there would have been an opportunity to have that one caught. I think that would have been caught. But here it is, 4th and 7. And immediately picked up. Yeah, he said, get that out of here. Snead on the play with a nice way to close this out. Now, they have one timeout left, but it's completely irrelevant for what the Chiefs have been able to do tonight. Immediately brought low, and here he is coming out to put the nail in the coffin. Mahomes and the offense have just done a fantastic job, an excellent job in this game. And I mean, again, like I said before, a lot of money was spent this offseason in this division to dethrone the Chiefs, and all they've done last week is just bruise the opponent and then come out this week against a rivalry and just make it look like a wash. 2nd and 8, and now there are no timeouts left for the Chargers. So it's whatever the Chiefs manage to do, it's what's gonna stick. But I expect them to just run this down, run the clock down, do a run play. There you go. Hilaire 12 of 34, 12 of 34, and touchdown. 3rd and 3. I mean, if they do the same play, it's just another first down. They can add on to their lead. And I don't understand. Fox felt good doing that because I don't understand what that play calling was. A little too fancy there. Maybe they just wanted to drive it back, but there's no kind of way to run a play and get your, your prize quarterback thrown into the dirt like that. Fox taking a little frustration out on Mahomes. So let the clock run down a little more. He's going to go ahead and then punt this off and hand it back over, and then we'll get some desperation attempts here on the Chargers. But the Chiefs in dominant fashion coming out here and showing just how high the bar is in this AFC West division. And you can see the amount of attempts that Herbert has even had to put up just to have these 16 points. So I imagine, they'll go back to the drawing board and eventually when they get another crack at this at home, see exactly how they need to approach this game the next time versus the Chiefs and what they need to clean up going into the next game so that they're not looking from the same vantage point next time as well. $10 on the clock. He's gonna launch it. Way too much traffic and nothing comes of it. So we're coming up on the last play of the game. Well, thank you all again for joining this broadcast. It has been amazing. And here it is. Oh, I thought somebody caught it. I saw someone run up. They have 1 second. Last play, Herbert dropping back, lets it fly, and that's it. Kansas City wins this handedly and is going to be sending the Chargers home with an L. It's Kansas City 28, the Chargers 16. Thanks again for the mod community. A BFit mods running. We have Sabo's mods running. I have some of my modifications running as well. Color production. I want to thank you all for joining us in the telecast here on The Next Down. This has been Agent R. And until the next game, prove your meta.